Welcome to Lock and Load Podcast. My name is Josh, where we talk to you about Connecticut 2A issues. I am filming this Monday evening. I'm going to try to get this up as soon as possible, but it might be Tuesday morning by the time this comes out. William Tong is using HB 7042 to warn, at the moment, Ruger out of Southport. We thought this was going to come at some point, but he is going directly after a manufacturer for a Glock. That's not a Glock, the RXM. Now, if you're familiar with the RXM, I'll give you a little quick background. It's basically a Magpul made Gen 3 version of a Glock 19, which Gen 3s had no prevention in stopping a quote unquote Glock switch. Let me be very straight on this, is that Glock switches are highly illegal. So I'm going to read you the news report and then we're going to explain it a little bit. In a letter today to Southport-based gun manufacturer Ruger Company, Attorney William Tong raised grave public safety concerns regarding the company's semi-automatic pistols that can be easily converted to a machine gun into illegal automatic weapons as fast or faster than those deployed by the military. I'm trying to read this quote unquote to you guys. This letter cites new authority granted through the Office of the Attorney General through this Connecticut Firearms Industry Responsibility Act, which permits the state to bring civil enforcement actions against gun manufacturers, distributors, marketers, retailers who fail to implement reasonable controls to prevent the sale of firearms to straw purchasers, firearm traffickers, individuals prohibited from possessing firearms under state or federal law, or individuals the firearm industry members have reasonable cause to believe intend to use it for a crime or cause other harm to themselves or others. The state statute specifically requires the industry to enact reasonable controls to prevent the sale and or distribution of a firearm product designed in a manner that is reasonably foreseen to promote conversion of a legal firearm into an illegal firearm. The letter also cites under the authority under the Connecticut Unfair Trade Practices Act. Ruger is on notice, quote, "They know, we know, and criminals know that their RXM pistol can be easily converted into a legal, lethal, fully automatic weapon. They can modify their product to be safer, or they can continue to profit from a crime and violence and answer to the lawsuit," said Attorney William Tong. Machine gun conversion devices are a threat to public safety. In 2023, the ATF traced 31 such devices in Connecticut in connection to law enforcement investigations. The Hartford Police Department recovered 53 machine gun conversion devices, and then they used some examples of what crimes these were used in. In the face of lawsuits, it's been reported that Glock will discontinue certain pistol models and update modifications to new pistol models to make it more difficult to attach conversion switches. A second company, Shadow Systems, is expecting to follow suit. In contrast, Ruger continues to highlight the ease of which its pistols can be modified. Quote, "If the RXM can be easily convertible into a machine gun by the attachment of an MCD, and videos my office has seen indicate that it can, Ruger's pursuit of profits over safety may be in violation of FIRA and CUTPA by failing to enact reasonable controls to prevent the sale of illegal firearms that can be easily converted into illegal firearms," Attorney General states in the letter. "I have grave concerns with Ruger's design and market practice, and I will not hesitate to enforce our laws when they are violated," he said further. So what does all of this mean? Well, it means that we were right here at Lock and Load Podcast, and that HB 7042 was a bad fucking bill. Yeah, I'm a little. So this is a warning letter. This is not a lawsuit yet. Yeah, I think is my key word here. So let's cover what a switch is first. So a Glock switch, which is highly illegal, is a machine gun conversion device, or an MCD as he referred it to. It's already 1,000% illegal. It's a federal felony to own one or to use one, and it is almost entirely used by criminals. You cannot buy one. You cannot legally put one on a gun. It's a crime. Okay. So what is the Attorney General doing? He's basically saying criminals are illegally modifying these guns. Ruger needs to redesign them, or we might sue them. This doesn't blame the criminals. This shifts the blame to the manufacturer. We're not blaming the person using the item. We're blaming the person who made the item. When we translate this into cars and alcohol, this makes no sense. I'm going to go and sue Honda. Sorry, Attorney Tong is going to go sue Honda because you drove your Honda Civic drunk. How does that make sense? Why this matters. This is a bigger strategy in Connecticut. If the state can't ban a gun in the legislative aspect, they're going to try to make it too risky for companies to sell it here. This can lead to guns disappearing in the Connecticut market, prices going up, fewer models available, more pressure on legal gun owners, not criminals. Criminals are the problem. The crime is the problem, not the guns. It's a political aspect. All this is political BS by the left. This is bad for you guys. This is bad for Ruger as a company, Shadow Systems, Glock, or any other, variant of that. But this is you as the consumer. Prices are going to go up on things because insurance rates are going to go up. Cost is going to go up on things. If they have to go and redesign an entire platform like Glock is currently doing, which you've probably seen some videos about this, the cost is going to go up. Now, Glock V-line models aren't going up right away, but I'm sure they're gonna. I bet $1 on it that they're going to go up in price. And what other guns are going to be attached to or threatened with lawsuits? It's a really bad day for gun owners, and it's a really, really bad day for gun owners in Connecticut. We thought this was going to happen. We said it here probably first that it was going to happen. 7042 is a bad, bad bill. And this is the kind of stuff we're going to go and see. Now he's going after Ruger. He's going to go after Mossberg next. They're still in Connecticut. They already took out Remington. And then are they going to start hitting the stores? We'll find out. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share. It's important for us to get the word out. And the more subscribers we have, the more we can go and do, guys, and get these videos out as soon as I can. My name's Josh, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Lock and Load Podcast is sponsored by Lock and Load Firearms, Connecticut's #1 rated gun store and pistol permit class on Google. Come check us out, 1573 Meriden Waterbury Turnpike in Southington. Lock and Load Firearms.
Lock and Load Podcast is also sponsored by Patriot Wear Holsters, custom-made Kydex holsters locally made in Waterbury, Connecticut. www.patriotwearholster.com and use code LNL Podcast for 10% off your purchase. Orders available for shipping or pickup at various locations.